TouchWiz, Grace UX, the Samsung experience, whatever you want to call it, the software on Galaxy phones has always been met with criticism, and although the version we get on the Galaxy S8 is better than anything we've seen before from Samsung, it's still not for everybody. That's where custom launchers come in, and we've taken a look at some of the best we could find. Google Now seems like the most obvious answer. A lot of people that criticize Samsung's user experience really just want the stock Android experience that they enjoy on Nexus and Pixel phones, and the Google Now launcher is the easiest way to get there. As the name implies, it integrates Google Now into the home screen, accessed with a swipe right from the main page. This is a really basic launcher that doesn't really leave much room for customization. You can't use icon packs, you can't change the theme or resize the grid, but for the Android purist that just wants a bare-bones Google experience, it's a pretty good option, especially when you consider that it's free. Apex Launcher used to be a great alternative to Nova Launcher that, to me at least, felt lighter and ever so slightly closer to stock Android. Sadly, it hasn't been updated in years and quickly fell by the wayside, but a new beta version brings it up to speed with a new Nougat-like design, including the press and hold menus that the Pixel introduced to Android. As always, you can swipe through multiple pages on your home screen and even in your dock, adjust the animation while flicking through the home screen pages, and so on. It's not quite as feature-packed as some of the other options out there, but it's great to see Apex finally getting some attention again after all these years. Peak Launcher is a little different from the more conventional launchers I've talked about so far. There's an always-on T9 style keyboard on the home screen and a few shortcuts to some of your frequently used apps. It learns your usage over time to give better suggestions here, and when you want to access an app that's not already listed, you can start typing on the keyboard to pull it up. You can also swipe up to access a traditional app drawer, but where's the fun in that? You can apply icon packs and change the color of the keyboard, but aside from those minor customizations, this is a pretty minimalist, albeit unique launcher. Aero Launcher is a weird one because it's actually developed by Microsoft. It caught my attention when I saw just how well received it's been on the Play Store, and I've gotta admit, it's a really nice take on the home screen. By default, it cycles through Bing images for your wallpaper, so you have something different to look at every day, and the whole interface looks great and runs exceptionally smoothly. The leftmost panel is a collection of relevant info on your phone, sort of like a better looking version of Bixby, with previews of your recent photos and text conversations, shortcuts to your frequent apps and contacts, reminders, and more. Aero Launcher is a surprisingly nice home screen replacement, and probably the one in this list that takes the least amount of initial effort to get a great looking setup. Finally, Action Launcher is my favorite of the bunch, and it's actually one of the first apps I download every time I buy a new personal phone. Just like the other launchers, you can lay down widgets and app shortcuts wherever you like and resize the grid to fit more or less content, but there are two big differentiators here. For one, there are sliding panels on each side of the screen, one that holds your app list so you don't need an app drawer icon taking up space on the home screen, and another that holds whatever widgets or shortcuts you'd like. Especially on the Galaxy S8's curved display, it looks and feels great to access these panels. The other nice perk is the shutter and cover system. A cover is basically just a folder, but a single tap actually opens the front app and saves you an extra tap. To access the rest of the folder, just swipe up. The same rule applies with shutters, but they're hidden widgets instead of folders. They're great little shortcuts that I use every day, and I absolutely love them. Custom launchers are one of my favorite things about Android. They show how flexible the platform can be, and they give you a way to separate your Galaxy S8 from the millions of others out there. Hopefully this video has helped you find something new to try on your phone. If it did, let me know in the comments below what you decided to go with, and be sure to subscribe to the channel while you're there. For 9 to 5 Google, I'm Hayato Huseman. Till next time, thanks for watching.